so be mentally prepared for mentions of self-exits, self-harm, abuse, all of those terrible things. Yeah, just be prepared. If you can't handle it, that's okay. Catch me on my next stream. I'll be doing some cozy games next time. It's fine. I appreciate you anyways. I want to see Natsuki arrive. I want to see it. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Yeah, now they have 3 members. Way more than 1. Through their initial setbacks, 3 club members so far, Monika, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. Ooh, are we gonna get to see the, 3 or 4 missing poems now? On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. Who could it be? And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi! Sayori tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay! That's great! Thanks for stopping by! It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah! Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms on it. Oh my gosh. Guess I really am tired if my mouth is malfunctioning. Yes, anything with Yuri is absolutely peak. She is our girl, but I guess we gotta see the introduction of Natsuki too. That's why I kind of I skipped ahead, because I didn't know there was a specific order at first. Somebody in the chat told me that. So I was like, okay, well, I should just do the Yuri ones first. And I skipped right to Yuri and Monika, because I thought that would be cool. Oh, thanks for the follow, Snyder. Or Clyde. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms on it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. Then suddenly, gathering prompts, Yuri... Okay, hi Cat again. Are you gonna try and step in front of my screen? Again, Lana? Come on. You know, you can sit in my lap, or you can sit on the ground. Those are your options. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in a debate club, but I really wanted something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, you hit the hammer! Why'd you hit the hammer? Because I was kicking my cat out of my lap? Oh, I can't even see it on my screen. Why is that? Oh, there we go. Now I can see it. It takes a second for me to be able to see it. Are you having fun with the effects? I know. I love all of these ones. They're all from YouTube Maker. It is the one thing I have paid for this model here. To have these special effects. And, you know, also to have my mouth moving properly. I thought that was a little bit important. Where was I? Oh, well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club. as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. Hey, does another cat want to jump in my lap? Yeah! I mean, I feel like that's because most of the ones I see are like 2D models, and I think you have to use something else for the 2D ones. So long as I have a 3D model, I'll be able to use those. But I think they're super cool. Maybe I'll switch them up on other days because there were definitely more effects I could add in the future. I don't want to have too many though. Okay, move out of in front of my screen. Good God, these cats are just getting in the way. And I can't exactly just close my door because I have a small studio. There is no door. It's just one room, and they exist in it. Okay, so she started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult? The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Oh, let's get ice cream! Of course. Sayori needs ice cream at all times. She has very food motivation in life. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monika's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. Of course they are. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members. So we kinda just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. Yes, I don't know, I'm kind of on Monika's side. I'm a vanilla girl. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm in literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why do you say it like that? I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's a manga nerd. It's alright. I'm a manga nerd. Actually, I definitely read, more manga than I do actually novels right now. Hey. Hey, bad cat. Stay in my lap or get on the floor. Those are your choices. How many times do I have to say it? I didn't mean simple like that. Yeah, I get that opinion. I like vanilla, though. I mean, you can add anything to it, right? And it won't, like, conflict with the flavor. Oh yeah, definitely the same for cake. If I'm gonna make myself a cake, it's gonna be vanilla. Oh well, anyway. Putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Hey, manga is literature, Monika. Don't be judgy. Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically. I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's so sad. She's, like, so desperate for, like, just a safe space. Ooh, I love red velvet too. I mean, I know it's kind of like chocolate flavor, but like red velvet, it's so good. I don't know what makes it so great. Maybe the cream cheese frosting. I've definitely made a lot of red tongue is starting to fail me because of how tired I am. Yeah, Natsuki is so relatable. I spent so much time in clubs at school too when I was in high school. I was in way too many clubs though. I was literally in like a writing club, and drama club, and a history club. And I feel like there was another club I was technically a part of, and I was definitely like sort of a part of a hiking club, but not really a part of it. I was really overextending myself in high school. I do not recommend it. You read that part. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god. Thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed in my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Oh my gosh. I think this might have to be like the last story we do. I know I've only been streaming for like such a short time, but I honestly am like, my tongue is starting to malfunction, my eyes are starting to close a little bit, and honestly, I can sleep for like 12 hours right now if I close my eyes. But I'm gonna finish this one because I want to at least finish this part. Yeah, definitely sleep if you have to get up in 5 hours. That was literally me last night. Like, I got home from work way later than I thought, and I had to be up for work at like 6 a.m. No, I got up at 5 a.m. What am I saying? I definitely got up at 5 a.m. And now after that, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so tired. I really wanted to stream today and play at least a little bit of Doki though, so we're gonna finish this part, and then I am going to take a nice, long sleep, and I probably won't even wake up till noon tomorrow when I stream again. Hey, where was I? Oh yes, she was getting stuff from the locker. Natsuki stands up. To have all of your manga in your locker, though, I can't imagine. I didn't even have lockers at my school. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. Yeah, I bet it's a lot of manga. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. Alright, good night, Rimsey. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Ugh, I'm such a pushover. Maybe I'll see you again tomorrow, Remzi, when I play a little bit earlier and it won't be so late for either of us. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean... She has, like, no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah! Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Yes, Sayori's only other motivation other than food. Happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I feel really uneasy about this. Do you have an opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think that we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. The club dynamic is so interesting without our main player character because it's just all about their friendship, and I love seeing their little dynamics of how they'll play around with each other when they're not being super self-conscious about a stranger and a boy being in the club. I have yet another cat trying to get in front of my screen. Come on, I only have two, but they keep coming to disturb me. I'm gonna be finished streaming in I don't know, probably 20 minutes. That feels right. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're not having an existential crisis. What was that? And Monika isn't even sentient yet, right? So, she doesn't... Does she exist? Does she really exist? What was that? What was that? Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack on the floor as gently as she can. So her locker was completely full of manga then. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies, There's still 1 more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monika anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. At the next club meeting, Monika is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monika thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. She looks so happy, though. She's so happy to finally have a home for her manga. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monika sighs. The teachers are gonna ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? So, what you gonna do about it, Monika? You gonna protect your club members? Come on. Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon! Sayori spins into the classroom, the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty. Sayori trots over to the closet. The colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. No way. Sayori loves her food way too much. I saved up all my luck to find that money. Do you want entry into my kingdom? You need to pay the tax, peasant. Ooh. Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. This is so cute, though. It's so sweet. I love their little friendship and how they kind of like tease each other in their own way. Even Yuri gets in on it with Sayori. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club having only one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that... Oh my god, my tongue is really malfunctioning. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay. So I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone's interests. Maybe we can give each other a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interest rather than just stick to things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I liked Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear, I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just gonna leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. No, you need another club member first off, because I think in the second arc of the actual story, they did mention they need 4 members to be an official club. So they kind of need her. A lot more than she needs them, really. Sayori runs after her, leaving Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into the desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. No, you're kind of being a judgy jerk. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Both of the cats, again. Sit in the lap. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? I mean, I still think Monika's being judgy here, because she went from saying we should all vote and share our opinions to then immediately shutting down the fact that Natsuki agreed with Sayori, and that officially means it got 2 votes. 2 people shared their opinions that they liked the idea. Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monika sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Nah. Stupid malfunctioning tongue. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club. It's not an accurate conclusion to make. It's not the accurate one. I'm like wrangling cats while reading this right now. You're being a monster. You're being a little monster, Vana. I love you. But can you stop trying to knock over glass things, please? Pretty please? Okay, bye-bye. I think they both just want attention because I've been gone literally all day. But I'll give them all of the attention once I'm done. Don't worry. They're gonna get playtime. They're gonna get treat time. It's gonna be a good time. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration. And I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Ugh. Why is it the hardest to be rational during times you need it to be... I can't see that word with the chat. I still haven't moved that around, which is crazy. When you need it the most, that's what it says. I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it, so I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. Yeah, you were being judgy. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything but manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. It goes back to the what's best for the club versus what's best for just Monika. Because Sayori was stoked to have manga as well. So that's 2 members of the club. That's literally half the club is in love with having manga there. So I don't know. She doesn't really have a foot to stand on, I think. Being a little selfish. A little. Monika starts defending her position once again. Once again, a cat is visiting me. You guys can wait until I'm done with this, okay? It's a complicated issue that Monika had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book. Ooh la la, she's getting into it. She's getting into it. Alright, let's get through Respect with Natsuki and Monika. I can't wait to see the CG for this one. The other ones have been so adorable so far. This sucks. Why is Monika such a jerk? She was being a jerk. Hello, Amai? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. You know what? I hate it, but I kind of agree with Natsuki, because I think I said last time, they did mention in the game that they need 4 members to officially be a club. So with Natsuki, they would have officially been a club. And Monika's just being kind of judgy about manga. Not cool. Monika's usually really nice. Yeah, she's just got a weird thing about manga, I guess. She hears so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental? I agree with her. I totally agree with Natsuki on this point. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. Yeah, Sayori's been on her side this entire time. She wants to read manga. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. Yeah, that kind of was an off comment. Saying Sayori was vice president. I guess that officially made her vice president, though. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, I wonder if we'll get to learn more about her kind of shitty home life in this. I kind of be excited to get some more details about what's going on behind those closed doors. Natsuki hesitates. Kinda dumb. Aw, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me! So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. That was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, that's so cute. Why are even her actions cutesy? Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club's vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this. I promise. Sayori to the rescue! It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tonto. Where was I? But she has some additional business today. Yeah, I can see it, but I do think she's being judgy. Like, I understand that it's not everybody's thing, but she literally made the club to, like, welcome people and have them express themselves. She's being kind of hypocritical. Hey, Tonto! I think Monika is probably looking for her, right? Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. Good. I hope this turns out good, but I don't know. They do have a habit of, like, you know, not expressing their feelings in the best ways in this game sometimes. times. So we'll see. You're here to lurk? Well, thanks for the lurk. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club, or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Oh, they're so mean! Her friends are so shitty! No wonder she needs new friends in the literature club. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up! Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. No, you're being condescending. You're being mean. Don't be mean to Natsuki. She's so cute. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. I hate these type of people. What? You're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. But her poems are so good! I love Natsuki's poems! They're being mean. That was like years ago! You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you! I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. You know, it's a good thing that I was always the mature one amongst my friends, because being the short one and the one that they think is immature would have been tough. Like, I'm already looked down upon literally because I'm so short, and now they're looking down on Natsuki's interest too? That's just so mean! Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. Aww, what the heck? Yeah, what the heck? She needs to drop those girls. She needs to drop them so fast. That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Ugh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. It's alright, Monika. At least you're learning from the errors of your ways. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. The perfectionist coming out again. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Hey, at least she's realizing it now. I feel like with stubborn people, it takes them a couple of years to realize they're wrong if they ever do. So she's doing pretty good. She's being self-reflective. It just takes a little time sometimes. It's hard to like reflect when the emotions are still so high. When it's so fresh. sorry. I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No. Hmm? I enjoy listening. Really? Mm-hmm. Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing. Just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was just kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. Yeah, Sayori is magic. I should have reflected on that. But I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. Now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. So stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm gonna get them back for it. Yes. Oh my gosh, Monika, the revenge type, I can totally see that. What would Monika do to get revenge on them? Deleting them seems a little too easy. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a very stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention! I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes! Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay! I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay. Do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I feel like we're gonna have yet another character in tears during the CG. But happy tears. Tears of like, oh my gosh, it's happening. I have a safe place. The kindness. Good tears. I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Aw, the compliment made her so embarrassed. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide her smile. Gotta drink water to keep reading. Well, I guess for today, it's gonna be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm gonna step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on the adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monika's been... Okay, Yuri. I'm sure it was just someone else who was using the classroom then, okay? Aw, you don't have to be embarrassed about reading manga. Manga's great. We love manga. Monika smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the club room. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. It's alright. I don't think it could get more awkward than when they recruited Yuri by just, like, locking up, putting a paper down in front of her without saying a word, and slowly drifting away out the door. I feel like that was maximum awkwardness for the club. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Ooh, do we get to hear another Monika song? The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Yeah, Sayori can't get anything done. She's just got the person skills. She's a people person. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. That's our girl! Yuri's buried in a book as usual. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back! Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Aw, she's still being a little standoffish. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room, just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be, each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had, admittedly, so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes, manga, in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our own differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. It's not dumb at all. Manga is great. I read way too much of it. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine. I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted it. Stupid tongue. Stupid tongue malfunctioning. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh, yeah. I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. She wants to be liked for her love of manga. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga. So I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities has been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Oh my gosh, we finally get to see the music room. Cool. I like the rainbows on the wall. The rainbow colors. You know, I was thinking back, when the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves, and she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself, more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that, because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, read a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, honestly, I needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are so valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me sort of feel like I'm the problem. Like, I'm not doing enough to please everyone. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. I know she is so strong. Like, despite all of the pushback she's been getting from everyone she knows, she's still just proudly herself. It's so sweet and so cool. She's so cool. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of connection, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? Of course there was a character in the literature club. You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Aw, so this is how she starts learning the piano? It was all because Natsuki. Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh my gosh, no tears this time! We just have friends being friends! I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you join the club, I really realize how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just feel like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. Yes, the credit goes to manga. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head, but it was you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. We get to hear more of Monika's piano! That's so peaceful. Aww. I'm loving all these different camera shots, I guess you could say. Aww. I wonder if we'll get to hear any more of Monika's playing in the other side stories. I love Sayori's little pouty face. I think that's my favorite one of her expressions. Aww. This one was so sweet. It wasn't nearly as heartbreaking as the others. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. I know, and she wrote that herself too. Like, that's insanely impressive, the composition skills. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so... Hi, Blasphemy. Welcome. I think we're almost done with this side story here. You just missed the CG, but I'll show you the picture after we're done with it. Yeah, it's called My Song, Your Notes. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like, such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. I don't know if I would classify, like, the Plus content as a horror game. I think it's more slice of life, but it also does have the complete, like, original game included in the Plus version. So, yeah, it's still a horror game, but the Plus content is, like, it's so sweet. It's so heartwarming and heartbreaking at some points. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. We're kind of getting like, the Plus is, the content is kind of like a prequel to the story almost. Like, it shows how each of the members join the club. Like, right now we're in the end of the arc where Natsuki joins the club and how they kind of come together and make a happy little family in the literature club. Yeah, the calm before the storm. Because I don't think Monika is even self-aware yet in the extra content. So, obviously it's a lot calmer. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. Yeah, the club has had a lot of growing pains to get everybody to get along, and I think it's still going through them a little bit. I mean, Natsuki and Yuri still, I think, will be butting heads. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. Hey, at least she knows she's stubborn. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Hmm? Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. No, Monika did first. It took Monika like a day. It took Natsuki like a couple weeks. That was this whole arc. Monika realizing she was being a little bit of a judgy bitch, a little bit, and apologizing for that. I want to do something nice in return. She's gonna bring cupcakes! What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The thing I want most in these games is to see Natsuki's cupcakes and like the pretty designs on them. Because I bet she's like a pro baker. That's how I'm envisioning it, like cute cat cupcakes. I want to see it. And then I want to eat it. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Oh, it didn't even show us. Okay.